Let's start the dial fitting. We must first prepare the movement. First, we have to remove the rotor, open the dial fasteners, mount the hour wheel, and the dial ring. To finally fit the dial, let's start. Holding your movement holder, take your pink screwdriver and unscrew the rotor. Align the bit in the screw slot for better stability. Remember to stay perpendicular during the operation. Remove the screw, then the rotor, and store them in your tray. You will now open the dial fasteners using your spring bar tool. There are 2 of them. Slide one end of the tool into the fastener and lever it out. You can help yourself by turning the movement holder simultaneously. Repeat the operation on the other side. These dial fasteners will plant themselves in the dial feet to prevent it from moving further. The 2 holes that you see will receive them. Now we have to turn the movement over to fit the dial. Unscrew the knob by 2 turns and take the movement by the crown and turn it over. You have to index the stem in relation to the knob like this, as we must be able to let the dial feet pass. Check the 4 corners and the flatness like last time. Make sure that the seating is as follows. Repeat if the movement seems unstable. Now, let's mount the hour wheel and the dial ring. Grab the hour wheel and install it on the pinion cannon, being careful not to damage the second pivot. Hold the stem in position 3 to check that the 3 wheels are meshing correctly. For this, the hour wheel must be completely pushed in. Now, return to position 1. Mount the ring and index it with your fingers as follows. You should see the 2 small holes through the notches in the ring. Be aware of the ring's direction. Now let's install the dial. Please pick up your dial with finger cuts only. This one has 2 easily deformable feet. Be careful not to bend them. Carefully engage the feet one at a time. You should not have to force them in. To help you, this red arrow should be aligned with the stem. Then, check that there is no gap between the movement and the dial. It must be completely plated. Now, let's lock the dial to prevent it from moving inside the watch case. For this, we must turn the movement on the downside. Equip yourself with the cushion casing. Turn the whole thing as follows. And release the movement by unscrewing the knob. Let's close the fasteners while taking care of the balance spring. Lightly press the movement while you push the dial fastener with a wooden stick. You can see the fastener engaging with the dial foot. Repeat the process on the other side. Remember to always plate the movement. To completely lock them, get your spring bar tool. Finish driving the lock all the way in. Be careful not to slip and damage the movement. Again, do the same at the opposite side. Your dial fasteners must not exceed the diameter of the movement. Repeat the process if you can see a gap between dial and movement. Move on to the next video to discover a new watchmaking tool.